A hawk is on her heart. A hawk is on her heart. I am going on 30 leagues with a stranger in the pink sunset. From up here, a soft but an almost cinnabar feel. The mountain jacks that lock that falls across my face. The lighter reaches out to the paper. Birches rise in place. I circle and circle, almost great.
The cruelty of ages past affects us now. Whoever it was who lived here lived a mean life. Each door has locks designed for keys unknown. Our living room was once somebody's home. Our bedroom, someone's only room. Our kitchen had a hasp upon the door to a kitchen. And our lives are hasped in boundaries because of ancient locks and madnesses of slumlord greed and desperate privacy. Which one is madness? Depends on who you are. We find we cannot stay, the both of us, in the same room. Dance like electrons out of each other's way. The cruelties of ages past affect us now. The cruelties of ages past affect us now.
I wanted to read one poem that would be more recent. This poem is called 1979. New England is weird. It's like the next moon out from Jupiter without a fancy name, like Amalthea, too small to be a sphere. Amalthea was the goat that nursed Zeus. Everybody here says we've had a tough winter, and the papers keep publishing pictures of people doing rugged things like hauling wood on a horse-drawn sled to save fuel. A woman won the annual dog sled competition in Adams, and a boy of 19 had to go to court in Lee for trying to hang a dog in the Lenox playground. The roads have been icy. There were a lot of accidents. The man who ran the Amco station in town was killed. His widow wrote an awful public letter. I can't speak of that. It was printed next to endless other letters from women vouching for the character of a local gynecologist involved in a big malpractice suit in Pittsfield. And the Pittsfield District Court judge, Judge Chimney, was listed publicly as being one of the 10 worst judges in Massachusetts because he holds you in contempt so much. Now the Red Sox are having their first exhibition game, and we're having a thaw. Massive ice jams on rivers and streams have washed out many roads and bridges, and the town firemen pumped out 30 flooded cellars in 24 hours. The people who live on Yoken Avenue, which is the rich part of town, hired lawyers to prevent the electric company from erecting a pole because they said it might lower their property's value by falling down. Arthur Capon, the retired librarian in his 90s from Worthington, is convalescing from an illness in the hospital in Northampton, and another man from Worthington lost his wallet in Florida, but it was returned to him intact by a couple from Vermont. The new police chief, who's not a local person, is said to be a stiff, and the Lebanese entrepreneur who runs the snack shop raised the rent at all the other stores he owns on the block to eliminate competition, so the health food store moved across the street. One of the selectmen retired in anger because of a fight about whether snowmobiles should be allowed on the cross-country skiing trails. I found out William Shirer hated Gertrude Stein. In fact, the windows of our apartment were frozen shut most of the year so far.
I like your handsome drugs, your pleasant drugs, your frozen fingernails, your painted fingernails. That man screamed out the karate chop of love before tackling that woman. The breeze, your sort of quiet, happy voices, the karate chop of love, your handsome drugs. If you, in all your sexiness, could just bring that over here, a barrel of fried chicken. Birthday party. Yeah, I go running in, all ready to show everyone the karate chop of love. And that girl named Katie, chicken, the breeze. This birthday party is fucked without the karate chop of love, their handsome drugs.
Speaking of sunsets, last night's was shocking. I mean, sunsets aren't supposed to frighten you, are they? Well, this one was terrifying. People were screaming in the streets. Sure, it was beautiful, but far too beautiful. It wasn't natural. One climax followed another and then another until your knees went weak and you couldn't breathe. The colors were definitely not of this world. Peaches dripping opium, pandemonium of tangerines, inferno of irises, plutonian emeralds, all swirling and churning, swabbing like it was playing with us, like we were nothing, as if our whole lives were a preparation for this for which nothing could have prepared us, and for which we could not have been less prepared. The mockery of it all stung us bitterly, and when it was finally over, we whimpered and cried and howled, and then the streetlights came on as always, and we looked into one another's eyes, ancient caves with still pools, and those little transparent fish who have never seen even one ray of light, and the calm that returned to us was not even our own.